join us on the way to Radio 1. Good morning, Jonathan.
Morning.
Morning.
Have I got my radio voice on?
Yeah, you've got your husky Marvin Gaye on. Still not feeling great, are you really, at the moment?
No, a solid 6 out of 10 right now.
Solid 6 out of 10.
Considerably better than the last few days, which was probably the minus numbers.
Yeah, so we're off to catch up with Adele Roberts, which we absolutely love. We're going to do some filming with her. I say filming. We're doing some stuff on the marathon. Yeah, that's the word. That's the word I'm looking for. My words aren't coming out this morning very well.
That's what coffee does, mate.
Yes, so in about an hour, I'm just going to be so fluent. I'm going to be a linguist in an hour. I'll be able to speak in Spanish and everything. And then we're going to meet Sonny Webster, do some Olympic lifting and just generally hang. And I'm very excited because hopefully he can sort my snatch out, so to speak. But let's crack on.
Giggity.
For the poached eggs on granary. Christopher, what did you have?
Eggs on toast.
JC, I can't reach over there. What you got?
Full English.
Full English, lads. Right, radio done. Breakfast done. Now we're going over to CrossFit Vauxhall, which we've never been to before, to meet Sonny. So basically, I can give you an insight into the rest of the video. It's going to be me feeling horrendously weak, and even more so, immobile. But it's going to be fun all the same. But basically, put it into context of just how, well, John's got a giant chocolate bunny that we got from one of our friends, Chris. Spoke to Sonny, and he's like, so where do you want to train? I was like, I don't mind, man, we'll just throw down. And he's like, well, if we go to CrossFit Vauxhall, because they've got bumper plates, which basically means they're wider as well, he might not be able to get enough weight on the bar because the bars are too short for him to be able to squat. Idea of just how strong this lad is. Here we be. We are here. Hello. Are you gonna say hello now that you've been asking to take photos?
There's me being like, CrossFit Vauxhall.
Yeah. Look at that CrossFit Vauxhall team. And then the man himself, Mr. The Bars Are Too Short For Me. We've just been giving you a little bit of an intro, talking about how heavy your squats are, that we might not have long enough bars. And I was like, I've obviously got the same problem every day of the week, so I'm interested to see how you work around it.
We've got some iron plates, we'll be alright, man.
Yeah. So this is Sonny Webster. What are you doing today? What are we doing today?
Nice to meet you guys. Today we're going to do a mobility session first, so we're going to try and go over probably what a load of the problem is for a lot of you guys getting
For him
into,
particularly.
Big problem. Weightlifting first. So we're going to look at the overhead squats, some snatch balance, and then a few sort of drills that I do stretching wise before getting into a big session. So it'll kind of tee us up really nicely for what we get up to later on. Big snatch, big clean and jerk.
And your flexibility and mobility is that of a brick.
Yeah.
So the boys are about to start. Before Leon gets into any heavy lifting, Sonny's going to take him through a ton of mobility, some duck walks. I'm interested to see what they're going to do here because I want to use some of this. Obviously I can't right now, but it's going to be great for you guys for increasing your mobility because that is one of the things that people struggle with the most, especially when it comes to Olympic lifting. So let's check out and see what they do.
I just wanted to jump in here quickly, guys, because within the mass of all these knowledge bombs, it could be missing some buttes that I've already picked up. Obviously, you know that my thoracic extension or my mobility as a whole is pretty poor. And the first thing that we've done, mind blown. Get an Olympic bar on the floor and stretch the adductors. And you've got that anchor point, as I was saying to Sonny, it's like, it's so hard to stretch those adductors without having to pull on a band or pull on something else. And you've got that progression scale. And for me, I need to see that I'm winning or getting better. So that was absolutely awesome. And then we went into the duck walks. And I've seen Sonny do these before with a plate over his head, and I said before we even started, I was like, there is no way that I'm gonna be able to do this. But as soon as we'd released everything off and I got into the right position and the right things were engaged, my lats were tight, my core was switched on, and he showed me exactly what I had to do, we ended up walking with like a 10-kilo plate over our head, which was absolutely awesome. Great little drill to warm up, get everything moving. I was ready to lift.
Otherwise, what I'll do is I'll just put my index finger where my like grip starts, so I know I'm just outside those marks. So I'll do that, and then I'll take the weight out and walk out. I just think that way, like you're not having to look around and guess where your hands need to be when there's weight on your back. Okay. So from there, squeeze your bum, elbows directly underneath the bar, nice big chest, and then try and press. But I really feel the tension like in my lats when I'm pressing from here. Okay. Rather than in my shoulders and in my arms, I really try and take the tension just in my lats. And you'll notice how my elbows follow directly underneath the bar. So it's not like this sort of movement, it's just directly underneath the bar there. Okay. So we'll just go, first of all, I just want you to go for 3 reps like that, nice and slow. When you finish at the top of this movement, we're going to be back over the sort of crown of the head a little bit more. There you go, good. That's it, and relax.
God, that's weird. Didn't feel anything in my shoulder at all. At all.
So it's just slightly different sort of place to press on.
This massively helped when we actually picked the bar up and we started doing some overhead squats and then the snatch balance, because being aware of what should be switched on and what you should be feeling is a completely different thing for me. It's like I was used to tip up and go, oh, I've got poor external rotation, that's why I can't hold overhead. But then when you actually engage your lats and you take the weight through your torso or your trunk, it makes the movement like poetic. It was absolutely amazing. So the overhead squats, I ended up going to a snatch balance of like 80 kilos, which I never thought, I didn't even think I'd be able to do a snatch balance because I get so much pain in my left shoulder. And I ended up going up to 80 kilos and it felt not easy, but it felt really comfortable, no pain whatsoever. Overhead squat, triple at 80 kilos. I am buzzing.
That's it. There you go. All the way in, and up, push, push, push. Yes, get out.
So all of that culminates.
Yeah, it works.
So all of that culminates to one thing. Sonny said that today I'm gonna get a snatch PB. At the moment it stands at 75, which I class as a really hard 75 right now because that's body weight. But he's got, what do you reckon, Sonny, 80? 80 He reckons 80 is he reckon 80 is happening today. So for that to happen, we need to get some food first. So let's go. So as far as first sessions of the day go, that's up there.
Killed it, bro.
That was amazing. I was absolutely stoked because I obviously get, as you hear all the time, so many problems with my shoulders, external rotation, and ended up being able to not only snatch balance without pain, it was 80?
80k, bro.
80 kilo snatch balance and triple overhead squat 80 as well, which is amazing.
And you strict muscle up to 5 kilo plate this week.
And I strict muscle up to 5 kilo plate last week.
And you're gonna snatch 80 later on today.
That's a bold statement. We'll see how we go with that. Found a place to get some lunch and it's all about some chippies and I got a roast beef baguette. I think you went for a turkey, didn't you?
Turkey baguette, and I'm gonna go back and get some chips.
Legend. And JC went for the same as me. All that lifting you've been doing today, mate, need them carbs. Getting involved. He still thinks that I'm going to get a snatch PB. We've come down to Gym Box in Farringdon, which, John, just take a scan. This place is amazing. So, I would personally say, perfect environment for a snatch PG. Snatch PG, snatch PB, so let's have a go.
And then wind down, just going like half the width at a time. And when I get to the bottom, then I go around twice to that. Yeah. Here, stay on flat feet, don't come up onto the toes. Stay flat a little bit longer. I'll eat my socks. I don't normally wear socks. That start position now.
Oh wow.
Straight up.
Wow.
Staying close in here past me just by changing that tiny little bit of start position.
It feels like it's going so high now.
Mate, 4 minutes.
100 kilos.
Punch. Well done. Yes! Get out! Yes! Come on, all day, get out! Nailed that. That was it. Perfect. I could tell as soon as you got to it, you were going to nail it. Because you had a bang on the floor. There's the 80, mate. 80k. What did I say? You get snatch 80.
That's 80.
Wow.
Well, he said it. He predicted 80, and we got 80. I am a very, very happy man. Very happy.
There you go. And then, yeah, keep your thumb out. That's my...
Yes.
Mate, that's all do that. That's all there. 800.
Nice.
Wasn't the prettiest, mate?
You'll see, if you stuck your head through, that'd have been so much easier for you. You kept your head to start the bar.
Mate, at the end of a whole day of swinging weights around, 800.
Hey, thanks so much. Bye. So that's it, the lifting is over. We've just popped into Pret and we're just waiting for Sonny now. I am absolutely broken. That was such a long, amazing day. So PB snatch, PB clean and jerk. Could not have asked for any more than that. And Sonny was awesome, such a good lad. So we're just gonna wait and have a coffee with him before we head home. John's just looked at the trains, but it looks like our trains are disrupted.
Yeah, brilliant.
Just what we need. He's just starting to kick in, obviously with the cold. It's always morning and evening, and John's just starting to feel rough again after all the filming he's been doing today as well. So we're gonna get this done and get home. So it's almost time to go home. We made the fatal mistake of following Sonny down to whatever it takes. And John, can we come in this place without spending money?
I always come in here. Hi guys, I'm so ill still right
John
now.
is so ill right now. So I've just bought a new lifting belt and a couple of new t-shirts, which I'll show you. But where's Sonny? I bet he's tarting himself up, isn't he? Let me go and find where he's at. Oh look, just putting his hat on.
Just tightening up the hat.
So I do have to say, make sure you check out Sonny. I've learned so much today. John is
So envious.
so ready to come back to training. It's not going to be long. Thank you so much, buddy.
You're very welcome.
It's been absolutely awesome.
Cheers, man. Many
And
more gains to come soon.
there's so much coming. So yeah, on that bombshell, we're going to head home. We need to get John some antibiotics and some sleep.
Painkillers.
I'm going to start editing this right now. Obviously, you've seen it. If you love it, give it a massive thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share, as you always do, and we'll be back in a few days. Thanks, man.
Cheers, guys. See you later.
Guys, just while I share a few of the highlights from today's video, I just wanted to jump in again just to say what an awesome day it was. I came away from the day with Sonny, first of all, having learnt so much, but also with even more goals than I arrived with, which is amazing. So as you'll see from some of my lifts, you know, my PB snatch, yes, it's the heaviest I've ever lifted, and you expect things to fall apart a little bit, but I've got so much to work on, especially when you're working next to someone as gifted as Sonny. You suddenly realise just how incredible a movement can look. So I urge any of you, if you're interested in CrossFit or Olympic lifting, go and search out Sonny, get to one of his seminars, because as you can see, the guy's a beast and an absolute genius. He helped me a hell of a lot today and I absolutely loved it. I hope you all really enjoyed the video. I spent so much time editing it and absolutely loved it and smiled all the way through, which is great. You all have a great Easter weekend if you're celebrating Easter, and we'll be back this time soon in a couple of days. Thanks guys, don't forget to subscribe, and goodbye for now.